Hello guys, welcome back to our Laravel Post Management System, part 11. So our part 10, I have shown you guys how to insert and delete via LIVEWIRE. So in this part 11, I will show you guys how to add the quantity and how to show the values of the quantity here, the price in here. So let's dive in. Let me show you that. So now I will open my code here. Open your code inside the code editor. Then open my code. Then after opening my code here, then you see we have our LIVEWIRE controller here. So inside our LIVEWIRE controller here, I will make another variable here. So call it. We can call the variable like let's call the variable like what? We can say it add quantity at QTY. Okay, like this. And underneath this, I can add another function. So we can add this function here called increment quantity with a parameter of the product ID. Okay, so here we can say that ID. Okay, and another function again, we're gonna create another function again, we will call decrement. So you can say public function decrement QTY, and here is the function. We're gonna say it function. Okay, and here is our decrement, and still now I will pass here an ID parameter. So now here is the increment, and here is the increment function. So I will go to my orders like this. I will come to my this order here. What I will do here is underneath this quantity here. Here's our quantity. Okay, here's our quantity. Let's break this down. So here's our quantity. So what I will do here is I will not use this input this input field here anymore. But what I will use is I will use something like this. So I will use a div with a row, and inside this div I will have a div with call md2. Okay, and inside this call md2 here I will have a button. Okay, so you can call this btn.btn.sm. okay, but btn dot okay success like this. So we have this here, and so here I will add here plus value. So and underneath this so underneath here I will have another div tag with call md1. So I can say call md1 pass this one will be the label, and the label also will be like this, and I need to pass this thing into the label here. Okay, so just grab this and paste this here. Okay, and come down here, pass call md2, and inside this column md2 I need to have this kind of button as well. So pass this button here, and let's make it button to be danger, and let's make it minus. Okay, so let's save and go to the browser and hit refresh and see what will happen. You see now we have this. Okay, so you see we have our button plus and minus, and we have our quantity. So what I will do next is I will give width for this one. Let's say width of 15%, and come here refresh. Okay, so now it's working fine. Okay, So here is our button. Here is increase and decrease. So what I will do now, so I need to add here a where click function, so that we can able to get we can able to increase and decrease our quantity via this where click. Okay, so I will say where click, where click. Okay, so the function is what? Increment, right? Increment QTY. That's what I put here. Increment QTY. Okay, so I copy this function, bring it here, increment QTY, and the function will have a parameter. Okay, so the parameter will be what? The ID of the product inside the card. So you can say that ID. Okay, so I copy this again. I copy this whole thing. Okay, and I come to this this next button here. Okay, I paste it here, and I change this thing to decrement. That's what our function name is. Our function name here is decrement with a parameter of card ID. Like here, you can say this decrement with the card ID parameter. Okay, when we have this thing already, so what I will do is, if I come here, okay, what I will do is I come here, I say I do this dd and say okay, this, and if I come here also I say, for example, come here and refresh the page, and let's try to hit this one and see it. See, we have 0, and if I hit this, I have all these. Okay, so what to do next is I will add some codes here. Let's go back to our here and check what's going on, because here we have some error. Okay, here is the error. Pass this thing here and come back here, refresh the page. Okay, now we still have our red style. The thing is working there. Okay, that also is working there. So what I will do here is I need to add something like this. I will come back here, and inside this this increment here, what I will do is I will make a variable called cards. Okay, I will assign that card with the card model. Okay, then I find the card ID. Okay, find card ID. Find this ID, the ID that's coming from the this where click. Okay, this ID. Find this ID, and what I will do next is I need to assign that ID. Okay, so I can make it here like that. I can even do it here without making that. I can say this, the increment. Okay, let's use the increment function. This increment function will have a 2 parameter, and the first parameter is the name of the field, and second parameter is the value. So our name of the field is the product quantity. That's what we have to increment. Okay, product QTY increment by 1. Okay, so here is it. So we increment this product QTY. Okay, so let's make this small. Okay, so here is it. And after incrementing this, what I will do next is to update our quantity with our price, right? So I will say cards. Okay, so the cart of the product quantity, product QTY times, okay, this cart, I can say how is it? So we can say cart with the product price. because the cart and the product are in a relationship, so we can pass this thing like this, and it will work fine for us. We can say cards. Okay. So after this, what I need to do again is to update our price here, our cart price here, like this price here. So if I add any quantity, and that quantity will multiply with this price, and it will put the value here. So let's go back here, and what I will do is I will assign this inside a date price like this, and inside this update price here, I need to do something. What to do is I will say, okay, this cart update, this update function will work with this. So you can say product price, okay, so with this array call, and you can say this update price, okay. So here we assign this update price with this, and we updated the cart product, we updated the cart price with this new value, okay. So we do it like this, and the next step is what? The next step is to call the message. Or you just don't call the message, just leave it like this, okay. So what I will do is just let's check here. If I go to my browser and try to refresh this page, and if I hit anything here, let's check it out. Hit this thing, we have error with product quantity of non-project, okay. So come back here, check this error. Please have this error here. So what is the error for? The error is the product quantity. Say I try to get the product quantity of my project, which is this. Just the reverse page. This thing. See how to say what's happening here. And you see it's increasing, but something is wrong here. It is this thing here. Okay, so I do this. Okay, now what I will do is I cut this thing from here, okay, and I come here and I place, I say cut, okay, cut with this increment this, okay, and now this cut we're gonna work with this one, the product quantity, and times again the cut with the product price. Let's check now and see. Come here, refresh the page, hit this, see now it's working fine. See, get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and if you click here you see 9, right? So what to do, and you see here is 8, but inside here we have 9, okay. But if I refresh the page, it will go 9, which is not the what we want here. So now go back here and do the same thing here, and I copy this, come into the decrement section here, function, and pass this thing here. Okay. So now let's remove this increment to decrement. Quantity by 1. Okay, so we have this. So now what to do next is, because I'm getting if I click it's working fine, but guess what, You see, it's working fine. But here is 5 now, but inside the table it will be 4. See? So we have some issue here. Let's fix that issue. So what I will do here, the first thing that I can do is I can call the mount function here. If you want, we can call the mount function here like this. We can say mount this function, and it will work fine now. So if I come here also, I say mount with this, then it will work fine. So you know, this mount function is calling this thing straight from the database. So I call the mount function here, and I call the mount function here as well. So now let's come here and refresh the page and see what will happen. Here we have 4. Now we have 5, and here also will be 5. See, 5, and here we have 4, and here also will be 4. Okay. So now one error is fixed. So let's go back again. What to do here is, what I want to have the sum. I want to have all this sum in here. So go back in your code here, inside this orders.delete.php. Okay, come down here where you have this 000. So I'm gonna pass here the sum of this thing. Okay, which sum? This I copy this product here, and I paste it here, and I do add here sum of the product price from this table. Product price here. There is the sum. Okay, there is the sum. So now if I refresh this page, and I will see here the sum of this. Okay, so but if I click this, it's adding, you see, and I click this, it's adding, you see, 8, 9, 10, and inside here also what we have 10 here, right? And all is working fine. Okay, so and I can able to decrease as well, and if you decrease, it's decreasing, you see, it's working fine. Increase, decrease the quantity, increase the quantity, decrease the quantity. So now the next step is what? The next step is I need to, for example, if I add more products here, I can add more products here like this. I add more product, and I say 7 like this. Say like 9. It's not available. Because here now we have all these 4 products here. I can add here as well. To add 2, 3, 4. And if I come here, and here we have 4, and here we have 6, and the amount is equal. And here also, if I add here, but it will be like that. Here is it like this, but we still have an error here. So here I can able to go back to 0, which I don't want. Like this, I can even go back like this thing, and I don't want to have this thing. If we have this here, it will bring an confusion and error in our code in the future. So what I will do is I will stop this this count from 1 only. So come here. What we're gonna do is inside our component here, our controller, not the increment section, but in the decrement section. Okay, in the decrement part. Okay, so here I will check here first. Here I can say cat the add product no, I can use here if condition. So you can say if that's product quantity productivity is equals to 0, then what we're gonna do is I will need to have something here. What I will do is I will not 0, just make it 1. If got this thing equals to 1, so we can do this. We can say we just try to return here. We return season with the flash message, and our message will be info. Okay, and inside this info I will have our product. So here you can say that's product name. Okay, so what in the next one here you can say is in the pass here quantity cannot be less than 1 at quantity or remove product. Remove product in fact like this. Okay, and now here it's here. I got my this, remove this and close this tab here. Okay, so this is what we're getting. I will pass this one here as well. So now it's working. Okay, and here is working fine for us. And if we come back here now, our problem will be solved. Okay, so if I want to go back here, what will happen? You see, we have this class message. Okay, have this class message here. So I will come into my blitz here. Above here, what I will do is here is our message, or I can say info, because I pass here if conditions. If season has success, pass this message. Else, if season has info, pass this message. Else, if season has error, pass this message. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be and here is gonna be info. Okay, so come here and refresh the page, and if you do this, you see this. Okay, the product name quantity cannot be less than 1, add quantity or remove product filter. It's working fine. Okay, so now the next step is what? The next step is to do something like this. So what we're gonna do next step is and here is working fine. Now everything is working here fine. We can able to increment the product, and here we can able to remove the product in cart, and we can able to remove the product from the cart as well, like this. And now you see, if I click this, it's working fine and everything is working without any JavaScript. Okay, so now the next step is what? The next step is I want if I fill everything and I can able to submit this thing. Okay, but what I will do here is I want if I have everything here, this price and the money that the customer gave me, then I want if I put any amount here, like I say 6,000. Okay, 6,000. So this 6,000 will have a chain, right? So that chain will append here. So this chain that appends here, that is chain of the customer. If customer bring 5,552, for example, like this, and here the chain will be 0. Okay, so let's go back and make that one. Go back to the code. So now what we're gonna do here, let's come here above here, and I will remove this. I don't need this, so I can say pay money, okay, equals to 0. Okay, go back here inside our blade here. Underneath this section here, here is the money that you're gonna pay. I'm gonna pass here where model, okay, where model equals to this pay money, okay, and what I'm gonna do next here is to be the balance, okay. You can pass your balance or change or anything that you feel like it, you can do it like that. So I pass this thing here and I declare it out. So I just pass this variable here and I pass another variable again to the balance. Balance also equals to null. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is let's come down here and I will assign this money, this pay money equals to this pay money minus, and so this product will be sum to product price. Like this, set it like this. Now you can say this balance equals to contact this say amount. This here, sign it with this. It needs to be good like so. Just go back to the browser and go to the page. See here we have this, right? So if I add 6,000, you see we have the balance of this. Okay, but I don't want it to be like, for example, if I have anything here, I don't want it to be like this. So should be null for now. So what I will do, I will use here a condition. I say if this pay money is not equals to 20, then so this is constant. Okay, so from here to the page, check it out, see we have nothing. And now if I add 6,000, so it's fine. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to save the data into our database. So how to do it? Same thing like I did that before. So here I will need to just come here. What I want is inside the blade here, okay, underneath this column before, I will add here a form. Okay, I add here a form and I will close the form underneath here. Okay, after the form, okay. So now let me close this. So what I will do is, you know, here we have a form, and this form will have a route as well. So you can say route of this is the orders or store, okay, orders store, and here the method will be post, okay, and here we have CSRF token. So here now you see now we have this thing. So what I will do is I need to have here the value of these things. So what I will do, I will come here, I copy this thing, this for each loop, okay, I copy this all, but I don't need here the names anymore. it just needs to be a simple. I don't need the IDs, these things. Okay, I don't need names and the IDs. You just need this thing. It just needs to be like this. Quantities. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And this one also, I don't need the name and the ID. Remove. You don't need the class of this. You don't need these classes. You don't need all these things. Remove all. And I don't need this. I copy it. Okay. So you see here as well. And here also we don't need this. We don't need this name and the ID. Okay. So I got this thing here. So here is empty for now. So what I will do is, now the next step is in here. I will paste that what I copied from there. Okay. So here, what I will do is, I will make all these things, this fields hidden. Okay. I will make all hidden fields. Like I will say, I will remove this, remove all these things. I don't need any of this. Okay. So here will be like this. This will be like this. Just remove this thing from here and remove this one from here. Okay. And remove this one also. Remove this one. And on the table also, remove all these things, these TRs. Remove all. Okay. And remove all these things. I don't require any of these things now. So remove all this. Okay. So remove all this. Now remove this one also. So now we just have our inputs here, right? So what I will do is, here is I will pass here an input. Okay. So it will be the quantity. Okay. So remove this. So you can pass your input. Type hidden. You can pass here quantity. This is quantity, right? The quantity away, and the ID also. We don't need this, but the value we need this. Okay. Here is our quantity. And here also, what we need here is here we don't need the product name, then we need the product ID. Okay. So here will be the product ID, and the name also gonna be product ID. Okay. Product ID array, and price also we have this. We don't need the ID. We need the ID, and the value also is product price. Okay. Now I don't need this product price here now. I will use the price that's inside the product, inside the cart. So I can, now let's just put the product price there, inside there like this, and this discount also I will leave it like this, and this little amount also I will leave it like this. Okay. And everything here gonna be, let's leave it like this, and come here. You have to request this page and see what it has. Remove this from here and request the page. You see here our values are coming here. We have 2, 6, the amount, which is this one, and the total amount, which is this one. Okay. So I will insert this thing into our database. So if I add anything here, again, I add anything here. If I add anything, and it will be added here. See? So I will use this one to insert our data into our database. So I will make all these hidden fields. hidden, 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 hidden. Okay. So now let's come back here and refresh the page. Okay, we left with this one. So come here. Here is hidden. Hidden field. Okay. Come and refresh the page. And all is hidden now. But still we have an error, which is this. Let's start. This is input. And this key. To make this click from here. And put this one. Let's check. Maybe okay. Is the form? Bring the form here. So now hopefully it will work fine. So come and refresh the script. Okay. Now it's working fine. So now if I click this, it will work. Okay, but I will have error. Okay. Here, see we have error. Okay. The column cannot be null. Okay. So what to do is, let's go to our controller, our others controller. Okay. Others controller. Here, inside the store method here, store function, where is it? It's here, right? This is our store function here. So what if I request all these things, you see what we will have here. I will have all these things. You see we have the product ID, the quantity, the price, and discount is 0, and the amount also is like this. And here is the customer ID with the cash name. So what I will do is I will not for example, here is the request name and the quantity. This is the quantity. Because the quantity is quantity. Okay. So it's quantity, and what I will do is I'll come back here. Let's check our names. Here is quantity, and come back here. Price, discount, product ID. Okay. So if I now remove this and I come here, I try to refresh the page. Example, this come here, and I enter here my name, that is my phone number, the phone number here. Then here the amount of this, so I'm gonna pass 7,000, and the chain is here. This is the product that we purchased, right? I can add 2, and here is it. So here I need to add this amount. Okay, so I can add here like 7,500. 7,500 is 7,008. So I can give 8,000 here. Okay, so the chain is this. So now if I hit enter, see what we have. It's saved successful, right? But here I have a problem with it. Saved successfully, and if I come here and you see it saved successfully, right? Here is it. If you come to the orders, you see our last order is this one, right? And if you come to our order details here, and here is our order details. But we have a problem. What I want is, if I submit any order here, I want to clear this whole section. How to do that? Just come back here. What I will do is, after save successfully here, I need to clear all these things. So what I will do is, I will say, okay, cut. Let's truncate it here. I truncate this cut here, like this. Okay. So this cut will have a truncate function, and the cut will be truncated. Okay. So if I come here, I refresh this page. So now I add this name, the phone number is this YouTube, and the price is 8,000 or 9,000. Okay, and the balance is this, and the chain is this. So if I hit save, see what will happen. We have an error in this thing, right? So it's not, we have an error, it should not be this truncated session, and you do this. Now you see, now it's all deleted, and our project and our listing order is saved, and our order is saved, and you see our cart here is empty, right? But that one also is not good. What I want to do is I will see if this user that is logged in, okay, like the cashier that is logged in, can able to, if he if he make his order, and he can able to erase its own file here. So go back here and say this, where user ID equals to what user ID, like this, and we have this, and I can add here, I can say delete. So here it will delete the login user ID of card. Okay, so if I come again here, I add one card, it's not found, 2 from, 3 is from, 4 is from, 4 is not found. So if I add the quantity of this, I add the quantity of add the quantity of 3, quantity of 3, 4, 5, like this. And if I come here, I say this month, and say 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So here the price is 2,000, and the chain is 460. Here I hit this. Okay. You see now it deleted only the record of the login user. Okay, so everything will be deleted here now. So, and I will continue in the next video, show you guys more features. In the next video I will go with the barcode. Okay, like I did this barcode here. Here is the barcode section. Here, like I did this barcode, and I will show you guys how to install the barcode and how to implement the barcode as well. So here is the products. So if I click any of these things, so you see here I get the product details with the barcode of the product, like this. Okay, so I will see you in the next video. See you. Thank you for watching.